afternoon. Hello, hello. So, we're back on our Hello Charlotte. Oh, there we go. It looks like the desktop audio wasn't on, but now it is. Good thing I noticed that real quick. Okay. Oh, it's funny that you guys can see my mouse. Alright. Looks like all of our sounds are good. Okay, so where did we leave off? 313. Probably this one then. Especially because I didn't do a whole lot of saving. Right, we left off here. God, it might actually take us the whole 2 hours. I completely forgot about the memory cube. We still have to do Bennett's memory cube. God, this is also gonna like totally kill my voice having to do Bennett's voice this entire time. Alright, let me get a sip. A preemptive sip. Okay. I love Bennett, and if we get through all the endings today too, oh, I'm gonna be so excited. The planet I was born on had 2 races living on it, humans and overmen. We looked the same, yet our roles in society were completely different. I was born as a designer baby in the laboratory of human resources. A B-type born to live on nutritional soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics. All for the sole purpose of a sticker saying safe for skin, approved by leading dermatologists on a tiny tube of cream. Yeah, Bennett's backstory is really fucked up. There's gonna be a lot of pain. A-types are the smart ones. They were fated to participate in intelligence tests and surprisingly parapsychology. We had this Paul guy appearing on the TV all the time, predicting match results and making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. B-types are good looking and have good stamina. I love that Bennett's a B-type, and that means that he's good looking. They're used in commercials, the movie industry, and medical tests. He could have been a movie star. C-types are the living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candles. Pieces of clothing sometimes, but it's banned in most areas thanks to some activists. We'll get to that later. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous places like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. Then there are E-types who are used as pets. Yeah, Bennett's society was really dark. In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, which stands for motivation points. MP could be traded for rewards and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Tough one. Smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. Best buddy. If your friend is feeling ill, report immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After somebody was reported, they never came back. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out, be among A-types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was to become a test subject for medicine instead. To be purposefully infected with a skin disease and have all kinds of treatment tested on me. Yeah. My hair fell out. It grew back. My bowels were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug. They were restored. I vomited and vomited and vomited. All food turned sour in my mouth. It felt like my insides would come out through esophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and 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 over. This is why Bennett's my favorite. He suffers so much. I love him. I just want him to be okay. I just want to hold him and protect him. This is why out of everyone that I can date, like,
Bennett and C are like they're my favorites for a reason. If I had to choose between the two, I'd choose Bennett. Sorry, C, but Bennett. Bennett was my first boyfriend.
One day, I was accidentally infected with eye plague, an incurable illness that made eyes grow on both the skin and internal organs of the infected. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation thinking it was the happiest time in my life. The disposal day came. A person in a lab coat came in, looking too young to be an executioner.
He looks so handsome. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which, by a lucky coincidence, is today. But it's been canceled just an hour ago. Just when I signed papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? I forgot about this horrible icon. My baby boy.
I'd rather be dead, Mr. Huxley.
Is that sarcasm I'm hearing? Ah, yes. They must have stopped giving you intellect suppressants, for they are not cheap. Would be such a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know, I'm researching eye plague. Yes, the incurable eye plague, which I am going to cure. And you, my dear, are going to become the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. And it's a fact that your kind are the most beautiful of all types, as you're constantly used in commercials. So it wouldn't be an exaggeration if I said that you were chosen for a pretty face. And timing was also crucial. Just recently I've realized that I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. And that is a little troubling.
You madman.
Yes, I am. Worry not, we'll become the stars of the modern era. Science bless us. That meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people started dying in the name of science. I mean, I'm not seeing his icon, but I'm just going to assume that it's still Bennett and use his voice.
Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both overmen and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He bought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, it said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consisted primarily of various greens and products high in protein, meat included. One day I decided to ask, "What kind of meat is this?" I inquired of Huxley, who was vigorously waving his hand in the air. As I learned later, he was using a VR environment to work. Of C-type of your
kind, I believe,"
he answered, not turning away from work.
"The greatest delicacy of our time, truly a feast of gods. Feel like vomiting yet?"
he added, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough.
In this society, we condone cannibalism. Yeah, just some cannibalism, nothing to worry about.
Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical abilities so I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much, spent more time with me than he should have. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get into a body bag and declared me dead to the whole scientific society. "What's happening?" I asked.
"We're leaving,"
was his short answer. As it turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade. What Henry Huxley was actually testing were the capabilities of a human specimen, only to confirm that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As we boarded his spaceship, he began quickly explaining that we are a threat to society, that he found a cure from eye plague long ago, and now he only uses it as an excuse for doing other projects. That we need to find a new home. We printed all the money we needed on the day we arrived in the house, and that's how we ended up living here. Memory end. Transfer home?
Yeah, might as well. So yeah. I think we did that before we went to bed, but I'm just gonna go check real quick. No one is here. Well, that's sad. No one is here. If it keeps saying no one's here every time I open a door, I'm just gonna start getting sad. Oh, I gotta check on the acid in the bathtub. There is still acid in the bathtub. No one is here. I mean, I guess I should just go to bed? I think that's what I'm supposed to do anyway. There are no tasks. Okay. Well, I might as well look at this stuff while I'm here too. I'm still so sad that we couldn't get that ending. Or at least, like, we got that ending, but it's not the ending we're supposed to get. I don't know why they give us multiples, but I might as well just, like, go through them all. Don't hinder my sleep. Which, of course, is because somebody likes to keep... I love the game night. Look at them, look at them, look at them. I love them, I love them, I love them. I love them so much. Memory cube. C's notebook. Take any shape used with care. We never actually did that, but I feel like I should probably say first. And, like, we still get the anxiety pills, I think. I think they just never disappear. Yeah, they never disappear. Oh, wait. Let me... save real fast. And then let's actually see what this dark matter dress does. Wear the dress? Yeah. Oh! Oh, it just makes us wear black. Oh, cute. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like... I couldn't remember, so I wasn't sure if it was like important to the plot or anything. Let's go to school, Seth. Oh, okay, so we have to go to school. I thought we had to go to sleep, but I guess we already did that. Nothing happened. Seems like the warp cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Okay. That's also why it was like no one's here, because we just woke up and everyone's gone. Or like busy or something. I don't want to be too dramatic. Just a little dramatic. Access is still denied. No one's here either. No disturbing the neighbors. They never let us disturb the neighbors. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. While I'm on my way there, of course I'm going to check the other rooms, particularly this one, but I imagine there's still no one. Yeah, there's still no one. No! No! I want my Felix. I want my Felix. Yeah, let's go to school. I wasn't sure if it happened today or tomorrow when all the dialogue changes. So we have to talk to everyone now. That god guy got what was coming for him. So will you. Oh, no, I don't want to go to class. Let me go back. I don't want to go to class yet. Get lost, Wilshire. What the hell is your problem? Oh, this part physically pains me, but I still have to do it. I'm not worthy of talking to you, princess. Can't you find a better place to sit? Shouldn't someone cut your hair already? Sorry, I can't talk to you. Since you don't have an F-book account, we've made it for you ourselves, princess. So generous of us, isn't it? Eek, don't sit with me. Get lost. I wonder who'll be chosen for the trial this year. That's like the most normal answer we've gotten. Sorry, I'm waiting for a friend to come. Didn't know who were... Oh. Didn't know you were putting your photos up on those sites. Scandalous. I'll lose my appetite if you stand here any longer. Look, an ugly is talking to us. I wanted to do something that'd make me special, but ended up procrastinating again. Another normal response. Wilchar, you reek of soap. Don't you know I'm allergic to it? Is that your grandma's shirt? Oh, I forgot these happen. I get spooked every single time, too. Get lost, Wilshire. Go away. Who do you think you are? The student is busy socializing. Oops, I think I'll glue it to the seat. That guy's still glued to his seat. But yeah, because Frey did that great job of clearing up the fog that was in our mind, now we know that everyone hates us. So that's great. Go away, ugly. It's wonderful. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Alright, that's the ball pit. You look like... I'm imagining that because there's a blank space that's supposed to be a curse, so it's probably you look like shit, Wiltshire. Ink, get away from me! Oh my god, it's the cat killer. Stop, I still hate that. Infirmary, we can't go into the infirmary. Yeah, let's go outside. Hopefully nothing bad will happen in the garden. I don't think anything bad's supposed to happen in the garden, but I don't entirely remember. Also, doing Bennett's memory cube didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Because of how many doors there were, I thought it was going to be, like, a lot more dialogue. Thankfully, there wasn't. I always think that something's going to happen, like, all the way up at that tree, so I always check it. Because I don't entirely remember. I did not mean to go back up there, though. But yeah, Frey, like, cleared the fog in Charlotte's mind, so now Charlotte is aware that, like, everyone's bullying the shit out of her. And that shit sucks. We're not going to the principal's office, because that kills us. Ew, I have nothing to talk about with you. Access denied, yeah, we're still not allowed back there. Floor 3, right? Yeah, we haven't done this one. So it was you who got the worst marks for language tests? Figures. Everyone's such an asshole. Man, Wilshire, your profile I've made on F-Book is getting popular. You're a celebrity. Yeah, there's a lot of cyberbullying happening too. Ew, leave me alone. Yeah, everything kinda sucks. I've heard you're growing maggots at home. You're disgusting. I hate this. Literally, I love Hello Charlotte too, but I'm also like, I hate this part. Ugh, get away from me. Alright, let's go to class where there's gonna be more pain and suffering. Thankfully, this hasn't changed. Everyone's a pyramid, and none of the pyramids can be mean to us, because they also think that we're a pyramid. Let's go to class and suffer. He doesn't say anything, he just turns around like that. Do they all just not do anything? And Henri's in the middle. I also am so blind. Can't Wiltshire held... Oh, it's a C in Wiltshire held hands. I was like, canned Wiltshire held hands? And then I was like, oh, I understand. It's a C in Wiltshire held hands. I mean, I wish we held hands. For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3.
Henri's sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group.
New task, find a group. Oh, this is gonna end very poorly. We already have enough people, sorry.
Didn't you hear? We have enough people.
As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. I'm actually counting to see, like, if there are already groups of 3. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, Henri's all by herself, because you have, like, these 3, then you have the 3 in the back, the 3 in the front, and then those 3. I fucking hate you. Whoops, we're full.
Oh, seems like you haven't gotten enough people. Well, yes.
Psh, are we really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group?
Everyone, is there someone without a group yet?
Oh, I can join you.
Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full.
Sorry, can't take you. Oh, it's the same dialogue. I wasn't sure if they changed it. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to restart it again. We already have enough people, sorry. Can't be of help, princess. Find yourself another group.
Let's go back to our seats, Seth.
I hate trying to read backwards. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone?
Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire.
Isn't that wonderful? Henri joins our desk together.
Let's work together, Charlie.
Right. Well then, let's start our lesson.
Henri's so hungry. I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual.
Buy food. I don't want to socialize with you. Fine, I guess we should socialize at least a little bit. I mean, we haven't socialized in a while. Socialization successful. Oh, wait, and we got something from that.
Oh, the babies. The babies. Look at the babies. I love them.
Okay, so I can't talk to him. I already socialized once, but I guess if it's gonna give me more, cute photos, I might as well keep trying. Have myself a little sippy sip. I just hate how we get so many random encounters. It's like, please, I'm in a classroom, leave me alone. Oh, we didn't even get anything from that.
Are your friends doing well?
I mean, I think they are. I probably can't talk to the others. Please, no random encounter. Alright, we're good, we're good. Food. Healthy food.
I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Henri loves.
Oh, I don't have any money left for myself.
Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth.
Yeah, nothing like skipping lunch so that we can feed our slightly weird girlfriend. Only slightly, though. This is the rooftop? Nope, nope, nope. Wrong one. This is the roof, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Just because I know that there's a, question coming up. That sky's not creepy at all.
Henri chews on the bread I bought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henri. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. After what happened? It can't be. It's just as I thought. He was after your body. Eh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much, aside from the ascending to the heavens thing.
She's not making it sound any better. Henri's instantly like, y'all had sex. And Charlotte's like, no, you're misunderstanding. But Charlotte doesn't even realize that Henri's misunderstanding. It's like, no, we just tried to... He just wanted to commit suicide with us and ascend to our heavenly bodies and have a wonderful, happy life together. Totally normal. Nothing sexual. that's so hard to explain.
Oh my god, what? That bastard.
She's so upset. She's so yandere. I love her.
See, you didn't do anything bad, Henri. There's no reason to... Shut up! You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you,
the fucking box cutter. Most of the time I sleep on Henri because I'm just so in love with the men, but yo, Henri can kill me. Gladly. Just slice me up, Henri.
Boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a C cup? I cover Henri's mouth with my hand. Stop it. Henri breaks free of my grip with ease. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Henri, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yes? What about them?
I feel a lump in my throat.
They're dead. Oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food, and... What are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would have listened if I simply told him that they... My hands begin shaking again. I feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. Henri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See, it's not that hard. Right. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do after all. Or am I wrong?
This is the choice that I remember. I won't vote, I'll vote for you. Because of how long this scene is, like, I know that I personally have seen I won't vote and what that means. But, so I'm gonna choose I'll vote for you and then, like, reload and see what happens when I say I won't vote. Actually, no, I lied. Let's go with this one first. Because this one sounds like we'll have a better option. Even though I don't actually think this choice matters in the slightest. But this will leave us on a happy note. This will not.
Well, I'll probably withdraw from voting. Eh? You don't consider Henri your friend anymore?
I do. It's just, I don't think the voting system is fair.
Is that so? Do whatever you want then. Henri doesn't care.
School bell rings.
Go back to class. Henri will join you later.
Okay. Until later then.
Bye-bye.
As I went back, I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Da-da-da-da. I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Darn it. Wait, but how do I load it? Back. Well, I might have to do just a little bit more, but I do still want to see what the other one is. It's fine. If anything, I'll be faster because I actually know what I'm doing this time. It's fine, it's fine. Sometimes I just make mistakes. Alright, because then it's not going to let us, and then we have to go to the elevator for whatever reason, and there's no dashing buttons. So while I just have to do this little bit, we will talk. So yeah. One of the other things that we learn from the fog lifting from Charlotte's mind is that Henri is actually not that good of a friend. Like, she is full yandere. Like, before she was kind of like, you could feel some sort of like manipulative energy because she's always like, you should buy me lunch, and yeah. And that's why I gave her that kind of voice, because she just very much feels like a haughty little bitch. Yeah. I still love Henri, but like, yeah, she's not that good of a person. And like, you'll see, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. I hate you. Oh, I don't think we've done this one. It's literally just bullies. But I mean, that's valid. We've had a lot of those lately. Oh my god, they tug her hair? Bitch! Oh my god, hurry up and die. I really don't want to have to redo this. Really? 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 It's so dumb. I'm gonna skip socialization, I swear to God. And we still haven't seen C. I miss him. I also love how I try to go to bed again. Da-da-da. Once again, I am convinced that it is going to take us all stream to actually get to the endpoints. Like, we're really close. We're really, really close. I just wasn't expecting having to do all this so many times because I suck. But we'll get there in the end. We're just going to avoid all socialization and remember that I have to come at the classroom from the right, not the left. Da-da-da-da. And we won't have to talk to everyone again. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Also, my foot is currently resting on, like, the power cord for my computer. And it's making it very warm. It's very comfortable. I think I still have to talk to everyone, though. So hopefully there won't be any socialization while I do this. If I have to deal with any more socialization, I will cry. No, I refuse. Let's go, let's go. The best thing is, especially when we had to do groups of 3 and stuff, it's like, if only C were around, then we could have our boyfriend and our girlfriend, and then everything would be great. And since we got the healthy stuff last time, I want to see what happens if we get the junk food. Oh, we have to get the healthy food. I mean, that works out too. Healthy food is better for us. I kind of want some soy milk now. I went the wrong way, as I always do. Alright. And now we're gonna have the happy one. I still love how she misunderstands this entire relationship that we have with C. I mean, she's not wrong in assuming that I'm in love with him, but he wants nothing to do with me, especially after the whole, leaving them behind thing. Just zooming on through. Zoom, 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 zoom. Alright. I'll vote for you, Henri. As I thought. Of course you will. As Henri leans in to kiss me. I don't remember this. I didn't do this. I just told her that I wasn't gonna vote. Yo, let's go, lesbians. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All you have to do is stay by my side. I'll make all your troubles disappear. All of them. School bell rings. Go back to class. Henri will join you later. Okay, until later then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. There's something on my desk. Oh, there's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes by quickly. Check the rooftop. Here we go. I don't think anything actually too bad happens here, but I just want to save just for the sake of saving. Darn it, I always hit the wrong thing. No! I'm just trying to exit. Please just let me exit. Back to the rooftop to go. First we had our rooftop date with our girlfriend, who's kind of crazy. And now to have our rooftop date with our boyfriend, who's kind of crazy. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? So who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help out our dear schoolmate out? Wait, what is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip snap. A lock of hair falls down. Keep quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please, don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked. It would be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip snap, snip snap, snip snap, snip snap, snip snap. As new locks of hair fell down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip, snap, snip, snap. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand, and everything that's unfair will perish. It doesn't matter if it's just me who'll get hurt, right? No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you, very much so, but dare not to yourself unworthy. No response, huh? Phrase sighs. So where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Please keep that in mind. Snip, snap, snip, snap. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Fuck, someone's coming. What if it's teacher? Run, quick! They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps, more footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes to black, I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. Hello, Mommy? 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 Sorry, Mommy? Sorry? Sorry, Mommy? 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 I totally forgot that he takes this farm. Ah, hello, Mommy. Umbrella Man in any form is so attractive. I can't. I'm gonna assume, because of the last time when like the little boy's voice was coming out of this thing and whatnot, that like, yeah. Wait, no, didn't Felix still have the same voice? Darn it, I don't know. I'll try to do my best to give him a mommy voice. So, Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel to have the fog? How does it feel now that the fog has lifted? Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school. My classmates. I won't answer the questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagine her to be? Henri is not a bad person, and she would never ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons, nor would she write insults on the class blackboard, right? But oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Eiler pushing you to the wall. Oops, wrong timeline. I know that reference. Forget I've said that. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes his eyes as if contemplating something. Stargazers. They become stargazers, losing their earthly shells. They become able, I'm imagining that there's supposed to be a 2 there. They become able to go anywhere in the vast universe. So they just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye, can experience millions of years in less than a moment, can linger with a living being and experience their life, hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is part of the cycle of life, a purgatory before one can achieve peace. It sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so coincidentally, it's in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I'd suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there are any in the cabinet. There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Take it? Yes, I take the scissors. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone see me like this. Poor Charlotte. like, I feel like that's the worst thing you can do to someone, especially if they have long hair. Like, it takes a long time for hair to grow. Like, a long, long time ago, I had really, 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 really long hair. I could never imagine having it cut. I did end up cutting it all off and donating it to Locks and Love, which is, like, a cancer charity that, like, uses hair to make wigs for, like, cancer people. So, like, it was for a good cause, and, like, I cut it really, really short. Like, probably shorter than, like, what my model has right now. And, like, my hair was down my butt. And then I cut it, like, to this, like... but to have that done to you forcefully, yeah, that's fucked up.
I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it will all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden. Aiden! Oh, beloved! Oh, beloved! I couldn't remember who helped us in this moment. And it's Aiden, and I love him. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know. That's alright. I'll do something about it. Snip, snap, snip, snap. I know this sounds all too well, but somehow right now it's comforting. And done. I look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I've burned in the incinerator.
Sorry, the dots are connecting for me from Hella Charlotte 1 and Hella Charlotte 3. Anytime I do that, it's because, like, go back and watch some of my other streams, or wait until we start playing Hella Charlotte 3, and you'll see the connections, because the way that Charlotte looks right now does look very similar to something that we saw in the first game.
It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden pats my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you, alright? Alright.
She looks both so cute and so sad.
The next moment, Aiden is gone. Hey, Seth, how about we visit Dr. Huxley, too?
Finally! The bathtub is perfectly spotlessly clean. No signs of mutilated bodies whatsoever. Yes! Bennett finally cleaned his mess. It just took him all fucking game!
Let's go to sleep, Seth. This isn't a fighting game.
Harem dating sim gone wrong, reads the text. You play as a student who gets admitted to an elite school. Everyone, both boys and girls, is throwing themselves at you regardless of if you want it or not. Can you reject them all? Can you avoid all true and good endings? Play to find out. It's about time I started collecting blackmail on everyone. I told you guys, all games already told me games if you try hard enough.
Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. Oh, my babies, my beloveds, I smoosh them, I smoosh them.
I love them so much, look at them. My boys, they must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. Except apparently they were playing Otome games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was the bathroom. We just came from there. Nobody's here. Alright, but you want to check on Huxley first, so... Nobody's here.
I don't want to play the piano today, Seth.
Alright. We can't go into those. Violin Room? It's locked. We only got to go in once, and it was when Felix cut us in half. Or not Felix, wow. Bennett cut us in half.
Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape.
Perfect.
Good evening, Dr. Huxley.
Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Yes, there's something that's been troubling me for a while.
Oh, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume?
Yeah, something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I do not know where they come from, and it doesn't look like normal ink.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to say it and then I ended up going silent. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now, or worse. Let's have a look.
So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley?
To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character, which means that the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of much help in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know.
I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley.
I'm happy to be of help.
Good night, Dr. Huxley.
Sleep well.
Changing up my position a little bit. Time to go to sweep. And the trial is coming, Seth. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. My cat jumps on my bed. Meow. I know. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
We're naked again! Oh, I can't go back to look at it.
I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But can't you see? It's our good old mind library, lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey, yes. Read me something? Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Choose one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard.
I forgot that this was going to be an option. And I don't remember the last time I saved.
It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might as well read you another one. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everybody else left. He extended his gloved hand to me. In it was a present, a yellow ribbon. Aw, cute. For your birthday present, I bought this ribbon. You are born colorless, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us color. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies, cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing among that. He took particular interest in making dresses and invited me to try one on. It's wonderful, I complimented him wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, generally curious. What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamed of Mother. Not always. Sometimes. It's just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of those dreams, we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there unmoving.
People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're not told to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful, yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yeah. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Day 32! Oh, Lord.
Got thingy that does stuff.
Oh, look at her new profile. Looks cute. Okay. This is what we're going to do. And then, just to see. Oh, God, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, do we want to see the memory that bad? Does it take me all the way back? Oh, wait, no. Oh. I'm not sure where I've left off at now. Did I go to class already? Oh. Oh, no! Do I have to go through the haircutting scene again? Yep. Okay, well, at least that's not too bad. I just have to... I don't know if I should actually tell you guys. I feel like I should, though. Maybe not yet. I feel like... I was like, wait, there's something I could tell you about what I mentioned before about how she looks with her hair cut. But then I was like, nah, you guys might see it, like, figure it out for yourself in a little bit longer. But yeah, the more and more that we become, like, aware of things, the more, terrible and fucked up everything becomes. It's great. Everything's fine. Yo, I'm still like, Mommy. Hello, Mommy. Ah, she's so sexy. Yo, everyone in this game is just so attractive. I can't help it. Also, real quick, I don't think I forgot to check this out. Okay, no, I can't read it even if I wanted to. Good talk. I promise I'll get better at saving. I just never remember. That's not the bathroom? Oh, I always forget that they changed the location of the bathroom.
Aiden, my beloved, I love you so much, Aiden.
I love how he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take these scissors, you know, for safekeeping. It's like Aiden knows that we're low-key suicidal now. He just didn't ask any questions. He was just being a good person. I think I still have to go see Huxley before I go to bed. That wasn't that. That was pretty fast, in my personal opinion. Our yellow ribbon, given to us by Umbrella Man. And now, what was the one? Graveyards. Wait, and I think I remember what this one is. Yeah, I actually really like this memory if I remember, because I think it has something to do with Bennett. I'll just make sure to save before we go to sleep. Yeah, see, that didn't take us long. 29 to 32 versus 47. Because I just, like, sped run it. And plus, we still have to do this part, but even then, we're going to be able to speedrun most of this. Quote-unquote speedrun. Frey, beloved. Honestly, looking at Frey now, he kind of reminds me of Muffet. Even though he's like missing a set of eyes. But I feel like that's the main reason. His haircut too kind of reminds me of Muffet. It's a memory of Bennett. Yeah, it is! Look at him! Look at them! It was raining that day. As usual, we were running errands with Bennett and other workers. We were instructed to gather fresh bodies from a local graveyard by Huxley. We were the smallest of the group, and carrying a single plastic bag weighing around 60 kilograms had us sweating and groaning all the time. Bennett went on rambling about the shows he saw on TV as we dragged the cadaver down the hill. He couldn't quite read well yet, but excelled in spoken language, so watching television became a source of entertainment for him, I'm guessing, because I accidentally clicked the button. Sorry, choked on my own spit. He found excitement in analyzing the characters to their very core and discussing all the possible plot scenarios. I happily engaged with these conversations. It was one of the rare bonding experiences I've ever had. Memory end. Yeah. Sometimes you just have loving memories in a graveyard with your future husband. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, alright. Back to hell. Here we go.
That thingy that does stuff. There's some useless garbage inside. Look at it. Yeah. Die in a pit.
It's a drawing of me and Henri. Who is this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend Henrietta. She always told me to call her Henri, though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it?
Inside you're empty. Data on the cube, me? But I don't know anything. Shutting down systems. Bye. Leading maggots to maggots.
That boy, rare peep, sugar rush. Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers. One of these items is not like the others.
True realm is a lie. We're getting trial today.
We're getting trial today. Stranger behind the monitor. No time to sleep. Oh, here it comes. Hi, Bennett.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Huxley. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Can I leave yet? No, I did not. Oh, do I have to constantly talk to the new ones? I don't remember how to do this part, real talk. Oh god. Oh god. Use the thingy. Hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Magnet. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. It'll be okay. The trial, everyone can be fixed. The Smile Room, a proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. I'm going to save again. Enter the trial room? No, I want to see what this is. The elevator isn't working. Alright, I guess we're going into the trial room. Here we be. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? We are going to do this in order. Because we will do each one of these, because each one is a different ending.
Because here comes the fun. Here comes the emotional damage.
I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. No, it's not. The only right decision I ever made was telling you to commit suicide.
Shh. This way, I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Henri.
I give my vote to Henri. Yeah, it makes it look like it's a good decision, but it's not.
Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Right, we did. We sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you too. Henri chooses my name in the list.
Attention, please. Everyone stop voting now. I will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who'll amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes, is Vincent Woodsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class.
That's a lie. C lost all his points because he ran away from the house.
Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone?
The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God, loser God, loser God. It feels like a mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling just like everyone else. Serves him right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all.
What a good day, isn't it?
Umbrella Man, your employer, he...
Excuse me, what?
The god of this world, he's...
Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Oh God, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him.
I call out to C. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. Vincent, my beloved. A face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait! Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return from the Smile Room. You'll stay here where you belong with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, all right? New task, save Vincent. I wanted to be a better friend to Henri.
Well, at least I don't need to talk to all these people. And these things don't do anything either. Okay. I don't remember which ending this is. I don't like this one, though.
You're not a loser, God, see? I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we are essentially egotistic. That's why I want to know you better. C is lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Eh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that that's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No,
No way, you're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Such a cruel world. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone, and no one will get hurt, because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all cities and countries and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full, until it hurt so much that it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete all together. Everyone was gone, and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time, for I became the world itself. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Liar! You liar! Vincent, you liar! You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone or anything. I'm sorry, Henri. You protected me. You got angry in my place, yet I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to save myself, so I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now. Now that's too tragic, don't you think, my dear? Ew. Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come on my own accord. I clutched Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy. I'm not here to take him away. Instead, I've brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What does it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course. Data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time. But in reality, your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. I've never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life with a soul cube, he won't vanish from this world completely. So no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data. He will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire, you consumed the energy of an entire world and an oracle and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is to consume more. In short, you've become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then, do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh well, there are alternative versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time, in past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incarnations shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you, for I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name-eater and a world-eater. How thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just, you've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realized who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why, yes, I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before your slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hand. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You feared germs, the people in human life itself. So you've decided you didn't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant, although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, my cat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more walks behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the god of this world lies beside me. He too will wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it will be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world, and will observe its people to the end of time. Charles will eat my name and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. This world will forget my existence, but you won't, and that's the only thing that's important. Gray ending, eternal rest for God. Oh. So yeah, that's one of them. One of the endings. Thankfully this part will be the same until we vote. But yeah, so basically if we vote for... Oh god, I feel like I should just do it all at once and then talk about everything that happened. Ugh.
It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor! I trusted you!
Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. This part's the same. 3, 2, 1. The most, and the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Charlotte Wiltshire.
The audience explodes. Serves her right.
Why am I not surprised?
I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your vote to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser doesn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why, she asked? Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Henri, what is... I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? But I never really lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you really think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believed your classmate was a god. You really are a perfect match for each other. Mad cats, oracles, pythias, observers, omnicues, and whatever. Every day you kept making up a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class tried teaching you a lesson, but no matter what we do, you never got a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag thrown away. Books scattered on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. The fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place.
It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please proceed to the Smile Room. We're all awaiting your glorious transformation.
Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henri for the last time. Go die. Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. Don't look at me! Go die already! I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault I came to this.
Darn it, I can't talk to C. I can't talk to him.
As I proceed to the Smile Room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Wiltshire, you weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated. So very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment he disappears in the raging crowd. It must the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, C, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll ever meet again somewhere. Medical workers drop me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's ink all over again. Bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire.
Key smash. Or key smash.
Frey, you're...
I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you to the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come here. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts, garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of a memory came into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess and they became dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for this story.
Isn't it too cliche? How about Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely?
That's even more cliche.
Then what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy?
Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy.
Even if she's the plague itself? A parasite?
Even so.
Even if she doesn't deserve it?
Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the Smile Room is opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We had our happy ending. I hate all these endings. I hate every single one of these freaking endings.
Black End, Everlasting Oblivion. Hello, Charlotte, Episode 2, End.
One more to go. Thankfully, that one is, like, the easiest one to understand. Like, it's pretty obvious, like, we just died. There's nothing more to it. That, to me, is, like, the most boring ending. I mean, there's also, like, not much to go for that one. Like, technically, we died in Happy End, but Happy End was good because we ascended to godhood. And we were with C, and everything was happy and good.
It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? It's not true, Henri. I choose everyone. I didn't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you...
Attention, please. Count the votes while I take a drink. And the one with 0 votes, the garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Woodsworth and Charlotte Wiltshire. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the Smile Room.
Everyone around us is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis.
Good riddance, finally. You deserve each other.
I look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already for the sake of everyone. Henri. What? Please don't cry. Henri turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. I'll be okay. So take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room.
The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still.
C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. about puppeteers and observers, about other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god, a loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser, God. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. The mind library is destroyed. Frey is here. Frey. I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from the world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all the living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised your self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you. You choose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. When I wake up, it's quiet. Vincent is lying on the operation table. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? 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 My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch-black clothes. He's laughing.
Well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star?
An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wish for all the people.
Too bad I don't have like a voice changer for this part, because there should be one. It should definitely be all crazy and demonic.
I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for everyone's happiness. 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 Just that, just that, just that, just that.
I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila! There you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world.
No way. Everyone is gone? Vincent, Henri too? No way. Everyone is gone? Vincent, Henri too? No way. Everyone is gone. Vincent, Henri too?
Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world.
Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor?
Yes, what is it?
Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you, who disregards life itself, wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow.
All right.
I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. You've done well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's about what was destined to happen. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilizations, watch leaves blow and wither and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how to not hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through the end. Let's meet again one day. Oh boy. White End, Stargazer's Journey. Hello Charlotte Episode 2 End.
Yes! I got the special extra ending. I wasn't sure if it happened from doing... I wasn't sure which one I had to do first. I think I just had to do all three to get the special ending. Or I wasn't sure if it was that I had to do all three, or if it happened when I got gray ending. Because I know gray ending is, like, the important one. I think it's gray ending that's important. Whichever one was the first one. Like, the second and third one, like, the voting for C and then withdrawing, like, those were important. Because, like, we got to, like, I say they were important, they weren't really. Because, like, us voting for C meant that we died, and it wasn't, like, that important. You just sort of got to see what happened, I guess. And the ending you just saw was, like, nice, but it wasn't important. The first one is the most important, because, that's the one where we get to figure out, like, this whole time who Umbrella Man, who we now know as Charles, we learn that Charles's employer this whole time has been Charlotte. Because he's always saying, like, in the first game and in this one, like, oh, my employer cares about your well-being, and I'm here on behalf of my employer and stuff like that to check up on you and stuff like that. And we've always been like, oh, we wonder who that employer is. And then come to find out, it actually is Charlotte. This Charlotte, the Charlotte that became the Oracle and then consumed everything because she couldn't handle C's death and how cruel and unfair this world is that lets someone, like, as nice and weak and gentle as him die, just sort of, like, went off the rails a little bit. But so that Charlotte enlisted Umbrella Man to watch over all Charlottes in all of existence. Because, like, you'll learn a lot more in Hello Charlotte 3, but you've already seen it a little bit here, where, like, there's alternate timelines. Like, you can consider each one of these a different timeline. Like, the Charlotte that dies, like, that's it. She's dead. And the Charlotte that takes Umbrella Man's hand and becomes a Stargazer, like, assumably, I didn't finish Hello Charlotte 3, and this could be something that happened in it, or something that not, but assumably, the one that took his hand, the one that withdrew from voting, could just as easily, somewhere along the lines, meet up with the one that decided to vote for Henri and let C die. Because, like, those are just two separate Charlottes now. Two Charlottes that voted, that, used their wish for two different things. So, yeah. I love Hello Charlotte, too. But this is also why I like Happy End best. Like, my favorite ending is Happy End, even though, like, we didn't get to see the rest of the story. I love Happy End, because, like, it actually is. It is the happiest ending.
And then my second favorite is the one where we vote for Henri, C dies, and we consume the world. Because then, like, we just carry around his dead body everywhere. It's like, that's true love, too. And then the hope that, like, his soul will come back to us one day. Like, yeah. Yeah. And then probably this one where we take Umbrella Man's hand and we, like, go forth and learn about our godly powers with him. Lastly has to be the one where we die. Like, no offense, that one's boring. Unless you're a really hardcore Charlotte and Frey shipper, that one's boring. And even then, I feel like there are other better, like, ways to have Frey and Charlotte be together. But, okay. Now that I've done my, dissection of the 4 main endings of this game, we will continue with the secret ending. So it appears we have reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth, because the child won't remember you. She will always perceive you as her friend, when in fact, you're just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact, you're not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she would no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think? I don't actually know what happens if I refuse. Well, that is your decision. Then it's a goodbye.
Wait, but what happens if I accept? Oh, you're really gonna make me go through all this again?
Do I still have to pick the same ending? Oh, I just sorta, autopiloted it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I refuse him, but, like, we have to accept so that you guys can, like, see more of what's gonna happen. God, I really didn't think going through all the endings and everything was going to take me nearly the full 2 hours, but clearly it is. Umbrella Man, baby Umbrella Man. Hopefully I don't have to do all of them again, and just one of them, and the game sort of like, Undertale will be like, oh, we know that you've seen the other ending, so here you go. Because if it doesn't work with this one, I'll just instantly go to the third one. Assuming that that's the one that I originally had to do. God. Hello Charlotte is something, man. It really is. It sends me. I think you're wonderful. I love him so much. So much. My beloved. I love how I can, like, see it on the mic that you guys are, like, picking up on my very violent, spacebar hitting. Da, 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 da. But yeah, this is my favorite ending. Especially the image of her carrying Vincent's body. Oh, it sends me. I love Vincent so much. That's our soulmate. That's our everything. Come on. Our little boy, we just have his little soul cube. Everything is fine. Nothing hurts. Nothing hurts anymore. Also, she's so pretty in this one. Like, no offense to any of the other versions of Charlotte Oracle, but like, this one is so nice. Oh, she's my girl. She's my everything. I love Charlotte. Also, this is the only one. Yeah, this image gets me. Clicking a little bit less so that hopefully I'll get the special ending again. Dang. Oh, do I have to do the other one? Well, I guess we really are gonna go to the top of the hour. Wait, I can't go too fast so that I can pick the right one. I didn't think that was gonna happen when I refused. I didn't think that they were gonna make me redo everything. And now I'm not sure if it's gonna remake me do all 3 of them or if I just have to redo this one. If I only have to redo this one, then I think that follows my logic that, like, this is the one that prompts, the special end, and that I don't actually have to do all 3 of them. So, like, this one, if that's so, then yeah, this one's important if only because of the special ending. And because of the whole, like, different Charlottes have different timelines stuff. Because, like, the first one also kind of told you that, like, Vincent's a lying shit. Like, he is not actually the god of this world. He's just full-on Chuniboo. But, like, valid. Because, like, regardless, I still love him. Whether he's the god of this world or just, like, a regular Joe. Because, like, even as a regular Joe, he's, like, he's pretty attractive. He's pretty nice looking. Let's go. Alright. I'm not trying to do the creepy voice. I'm trying to do nothing. Crack my neck a bit. God, I also love how she's just like, can you kill me? Like, she just thinks that she's made everything so much worse. In some ways, Henri was right. Like, Charlotte needs to be told that not everything is her fault. And this one is just so cute, especially because we know Umbrella Man likes to take the form of her dad, so it's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Kind of creepy, but kind of cute. Don't make me do the 3rd one, I swear to God. Oh, thank God. Okay, so yeah, this one's the important one because it gives you the question about which one we're supposed to do. Shut the fuck up, Charles, and just take my fucking name. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two-Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2, end. Full end. Real end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. So yeah, that was Hello, Charlotte 2, and all of the endings and what happens with Umbrella Man. So now, when we start Hello, Charlotte episode 3, Umbrella Man will remember our deal. And so Charlotte won't talk to us. It won't be like before where it's like, oh, what should we do, Seth? It'll just be, she's just gonna do it. Like, we're still in control. Like, I'll still be able to, like, move things and stuff, and we still do make some decisions, I think. I don't remember entirely. But the game doesn't, like, third wall break anymore. It doesn't actively, like, ask us things. So, yeah. That's what's going on with that. Oh, God. So, yeah. That was Hello, Charlotte. Still gotta figure out how I'm putting myself here. There we go. We will be starting episode 3 next week. I'm actually pretty happy that we pretty much went to like the normal start time. And hopefully my background music isn't too bad. Let me check my volumes. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay. I don't know what was going on with desktop audio though, so I turned that off. It's like, nothing should be happening on my desktop anymore. Unless it's just replaying right here in the background music, which would just sound annoying to you guys probably. Yeah, so I don't know how long Hello Charlotte 3 will take, because I think Hello Charlotte episode 1 took us like, what, 1.5 streams? And Hello Charlotte episode 2 is, took us, what, 3 streams? I definitely know that Hello Charlotte 3 will take us even more time, because, like, there's a lot more stuff, and I started it a long time ago, but I never finished it, so once we get to a certain point, like, I won't know what I'm doing. Full disclosure, I will not know what I'm doing. Also, I'm gonna make myself a tiny bit smaller to fit here better. Yeah, I think that looks good. But yeah. And then Thursday, like normal, is I'm gonna be playing Amori. Hopefully we'll get to a certain point. I'm also probably gonna do some like off-stream grinding, because if you guys remember from the Amori stream, like there are some stuff that I have to do, fighting monsters wise. So I'm planning on doing that. Yeah. I can't think of anything else. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing triangle strategy again. I already made my description in my thumbnail, and it's like, yeah, I really like it. Yeah. It probably won't be for a while. I imagine Hello Charlotte to probably take us till like probably the end of April, early May. So I'll probably bring it up more then. But since like I have this time now, I figured I would talk about it a little bit. I have no idea what I'm gonna play on Tuesdays after Hello Charlotte. If anything, I think I might change my Tuesday stream day to a different day. Like, I don't know, maybe Wednesday. I don't want to make it Monday just because I'm actually looking up at my calendar right now. I don't want to change it to Monday because that's when the Genshin weeklies reset. It's like, I don't have to do all my Genshin weeklies at that time, and like, they don't take up that much time anyway. But also, like, any chores that I don't get done over the weekend, I tend to finish on Monday, so like, I don't think I want to. But I also worry that if I change them to Wednesday, then like having stream days back to back might be a bit much, Wednesday and Thursday, because then I can't stream on Friday at 2 like I normally do, because at 3 o'clock I have Japanese lessons. So maybe I do just have to stick with Tuesday. It just sucks because, oh, actually it wouldn't suck anymore. Full disclosure, I've been watching Fulgur Ovid, Fufu-chan, from Nijisanji, Ian, Noctix. He's another streamer, and I've been watching him play Majora's Mask for the past few weeks, Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. Like, I was literally watching him as I was setting up. I just had my desktop audio muted as I'm watching. But I actually think today is his last day. Like, when I left, he was like saying that he was like finishing up and stuff, and that this was probably going to be the last Majora's stream, and that it was just going to be done. So if that's the case, then I won't have to worry about that, because I was like, oh, it sucks that every single week I watch his stream, and then I have to stop watching his stream and come do my stream, and then go back later and finish watching his stream, because he streams for a lot longer than me. He also starts earlier. He starts at like 11 o'clock my time, and I start at 2 o'clock my time. And so, like, I watch for 3 hours, and then when I finish streaming, like, normally he's still going. And it's like, I can't do that. But then again, I'm also not, like, a full-time streamer. Like, this isn't my job. This is just something that I like to do. It's not something that, like, I'm paid to do or anything like that, so I can't do, like, really, really long streams at this current point in my VTubing career. But yeah, since he's not going to be doing Majora's Mask anymore on Tuesday, it actually should be okay to keep my Tuesday day. Still have no idea what I'm gonna do after Hello Charlotte, though. Because I like having Switch Sunday, where, like, I just do Switch days on Sunday, but also Triangle Strategy is probably gonna take a long time. But I don't think I have any Switch games that I can play that would be short. Because, like, I have Octopath, which is also a long game. I have Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which is also a long game. I'm assuming, anyway. I haven't actually finished Octopath or Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I started both of them, but didn't get very far. And then, like, I have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which is a long game and also very grindy, and I don't know if people want to, like, watch me play Pokemon. And then I have Fire Emblem, and I know for a fact those are also long games. So it's like, any game for the Switch that I currently have is really long. I did buy Hades, and I don't know anything about that. I don't know the length of it either. I've just heard good things about it. Like, that one I'd be going to completely blind. So maybe that on Tuesdays. Have 2 Switch streams? I don't know. Because it'll probably be at least another few weeks of Amori before I figure out a new game in that time slot. Maybe I'll, like, ask around and see if there are any games that people want me to play. Because I do know that there are still some, like, older games that I'm interested in. Like, I do want to do Fire Emblem. I really want to stream all the Fire Emblem games. Even though it'd be so much. Yeah. But since I currently have a long game going on with Triangle Strategy, I don't know if I want to do, like, 2 long games. Because at least I'm doing all Hello Charlotte, but, like, they get done really, really fast. I've also thought about streaming Mega Man Legends, because, like, that's what got me to fall in love with Mega Man, and I really love it, and I do own it still for the PlayStation 2. It's a game that came out on PlayStation 1, but I have a PlayStation 2, particularly for 2 games. Mega Man Legends and Digimon World 3, both of which I'd be willing to stream, just because they're really old games, but they're really, really fun. And then I never actually played Mega Man Legends 2, but I can easily get it and stream that and have some fun with that, maybe? I don't know. I'll probably put a poll up on Twitter somewhere at some point. So, shameless plug. Follow me on Twitter. It's still just like twitter.com/ParadoxMint. You can find me on any social media with just ParadoxMint. But, yeah. I ended up chatting for a lot longer than anticipated. I just really love Hello Charlotte. Like, I just really love this game, guys. And I'm excited for what's to come. But I need to get ready to work out now, because after every stream, I normally, like, I have to end it at 4 o'clock, because, like, that's when I work out. I, like, get up, I move around a little bit, get another bottle of water, and prepare myself to work out before I make dinner. Yeah! Alright. Bye, guys. Have a lovely day, night, week, weekend. It's not near the weekend yet, but just in case. Have a great time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Good luck on everything. Janet. Hasta luego. Bye-bye. Choo, 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 choo. You didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.